Okay, let's see. There we are again.
So still here.
Now,
Like the air itself's been petrified.
no, not open. Don't open it straight away. Can we do something with this? Something that would help against the petrification. No, that just restores and gives elemental resistances. That is not saving us from petrification, unfortunately. Supernova is also not really a solution here. What else could we have? No, none of that is helpful. No, none of this saves us from petrification. Let's see.
The petrified woman cannot speak, but her eyes glow with the fury of the sun.
Alright. Anything else lying around here? Is something in the human skeletons? No. This human skeleton has blank earth skill book. Oh, okay, we can make earth skill books from this. Okay, sure, I'll take that. There's a wooden figurine, a hand-carved figurine of well-oiled lapitaran wood. Those beady little eyes seem to follow you no matter where you place it. Sure, a worn-out amulet for 3 magic armor. Something in the backpack, maybe? Oh, didn't mean to pick it up. I wanted to open it. Let's go to the most recent. That's the backpack. Let's open it. Anything good in there? Some gold. I'll take it. And I think I'm gonna drop the backpack because it weighs something. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. Don't think I need it. Alright. Alright. Anything on that skeleton? Nothing.
Petrified, from head to toe, a most unpleasant curse.
Yeah, that seems very bad. Can we light that up? I don't think that's gonna do much, but still. There's a skeleton. Nothing on it.
The petrified body is both hard and brittle, as if it might shatter were it to topple over.
I mean, they can't talk to us right now. But if we kill them, we could talk to their ghosts, right? It's not really the first path I want to take with this, but that is an option. Can we loot this? There's a stone lid. No, nothing. Okay. I assume it's just too heavy to pick up, which makes sense. Now, what about you?
At first, you might think the figure is a simple stone statue, but it bears no chisel marks, no uneven surfaces, no signs of polishing. This is a petrification victim.
Alright. How do we prevent that? How do we prevent petrification here? Are there any, like, hidden switches or anything like that? Let's turn on the light so we see better. Just in case there is something hidden here. Some kind of secret that we are missing right now. Let's light that up. But I honestly don't see anything here. This one can't be lit up? Apparently not. That's fine. Okay. How do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? Don't see anything that stands out in particular yet. These cannot be lit up either. Nope. Okay. I don't really want to resort to killing the people here. It's probably not too good. But if I'm left with no other options that I can see, then maybe that's how it's gonna go. Let me see. Permanent. Immune to frozen, burning, stunned, poison, terrified, knockdown, chilled, warm, bleeding, being teleported, taunted, sleeping, earth resistance, minus 100% dodging, fire, well, earth weakness actually, fire resistance and air resistance. Okay. It says nothing about a cure for this. I don't really like resorting to attacking them right away, but let's see. If that gets us nowhere, we can always reload. Ah, there's the ghost. Hello, Quana.
The spirit's lip curls upwards. She opens her mouth as if to speak, but her words fade in the tomb's chill.
Focus on the spirit's eye. The glimmer within them may reveal her purpose in this tomb. Focus on the spirit's lips. You cannot hear her words, but perhaps you may still decipher them or drain the source. Let's try to decipher the words.
Her lips undulate and her tongue waggles. Some words you can piece together. Blade, tomb, bitch. The longer you gaze, the more your inner source churns. You are drawn into her, her mind, her body, her past. They are no longer hers, but yours. You sit at a fire. At your left lies a black dog, basking in the warmth. Others huddle behind you. A young elf, a grizzled dwarf, and a skeleton, an undead. You hold a parchment up to the light and point at it. It is there that anathema can be found.
Retain your focus on the unfamiliar memories.
The sky is dark, and the roaring fire is now a sad flicker. The others lie around it in a circle, but you hear no snores. Their chests neither rise nor fall. Their eyelids never twitch. You look to your left. The dog's yellow eyes lock with yours, and the two of you turn from the ring of corpses. And you gasp as you are thrust into the present. You take a few deep heaves, then glance at the spirit. Her mouth continues to gabble, but you're grateful that only silence reaches your ears.
Well, I guess we'll drain the source.
Canna's spirit convulses in response. Her ghostly arms reach out, not for help, but instead to flash you a final rude gesture.
Okay. I guess we can talk to some of the spirits, maybe? Got anything on you? It's a shadowed tomb key. Raise Bone Widow skill book. Raise the walking pile of bones, which can consume a walking pile of bones, which can consume corpses to restore vitality and receive a stacking damage bonus. Okay, interesting. A ripped page. Let's read it. The page looks to have been ripped out of a larger tome. Said by locals to be a shard of the infamous weapon known as anathema, and perhaps even responsible for causing Johanna Surrey's descent into madness. If the aging Dowager, I don't know what that is, was ever aware of the family heirloom's value, she never let on. In the months before her death, Johanna's mind was lost to hate and hallucinations. She would come to mysteriously chant 213 at the few servants that remained as they attended to her bizarre beauty rituals. You notice the same succession of numbers mentioned in the text has been scribbled in the page margins. 213. Okay, that's good to remember. What is all in the family again? Let me see. All in the family. A scrap of paper tells of a strange object that drove Johanna Surrey to madness. The numbers 2, 1, and 3 were scribbled in the margins. Tarkin asked us to retrieve a powerful artifact from the Surrey family crypt. Right, that was the one where I didn't know what to do, that I wanted to revisit anyways, and since we're here, we can do that soonish. Let's see if the others have anything to say as well. Oh, no ghost there? Okay. Let's see. But let's be real. I don't know if they can be unpetrified. I feel like this might be a mercy. maybe I'm just telling that to myself to feel better about it, but I mean, it does feel like it, right? An elegant ring, 23 magical armor, that's outclassed by everything we have, I think. Okay. Then you. Oh, you lived on 4. There we go. Got anything on you? Well, it's worth some money, I'll take that. There's another. Let's quickly take you out as well. Oh, I don't mean to smack the corpse. You are empty, okay. Let's attack you as well. There we go. Nothing on you. Is that everybody? I don't really... Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's head back out and see if we can go to the Surrey family crypt, maybe. Now that we have a sort of combination, I suppose. Let's see. Oh yeah, these guys still aren't doing too well. I don't really want to absorb them quite yet. I feel like we could probably find out more from them if we defeat this Riker guy. Since we don't even want anything from Riker anymore anyways, I don't see an issue with taking him out. Now, we were in here last time before we had the seeing spirit thing always active, and I didn't activate it here. Let's see. What did I... Oh. There's switches. There's switches here that I didn't see. Okay. Now that explains some things. 213. 2.
It's locked fast.
1.
Maybe it's connected to some other mechanism. Maybe it's connected. It's locked fast.
Ah, okay, I see, okay.
Maybe it's connected to some other mechanism.
Thane, I'll unchain you. And you can go in there. I guess activate this. And now I will try...
Maybe this one.
2, 1,
What did that do?
and 3.
Hear that? It did something.
Oh, you're in holy fire now, Thane. How about we chain you to us again so you can come out here? We don't need you to burn in holy fire. Alright, now this is unlocked. Okay. Okay, now that makes a lot more sense. Is this permanent now? I mean, there isn't anything in here anymore that we would want anyways, right? Let's just go down here. See where this all leads.
Ooh, treasure chests. I'm sure the ghosts won't mind if I keep a souvenir or 3.
Oh, there's Joanna Surrey. Let's talk to her first.
Unlike so many other spirits, this one is hardly silent. She clicks and squawks the moment you approach her, like a cornered crow facing down a hungry owl.
Are you the new servant, then? My, you look like my old handbag if I'd sat it in the sun too long. You brought my tea, have you?
Insist she's as mad as a rabid were-rat. You're no servant and she's a ghost. Cut to the chase, ask her about this apparently powerful heirloom of hers. Play along with her and hold out an imaginary cup of tea. I think I even have some tea on me. Suck out her sauce. For this madwoman, it will be a blessing. No, let's play along.
The spirit takes the invisible cup from you and takes a sip of non-existent liquid.
Though to be fair, she could probably not pick up my real tea anyways.
I've tasted better brews, but from the look of you, the refreshments won't be improving.
She waits a moment.
You expecting a tip? Well, here's one. Exfoliate.
Keep your irritation to yourself and bow politely. What's this heirloom of hers you've heard about? Leave the cantankerous spirit be. You've had enough of her. Or drain her. No. I'll ask.
That old thing. It was passed to me by my father Johannius. And my father's father Johannius. And my father's 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 father Johannius. Don't know what happened to the one in the middle.
Okay.
don't rightfully know what it's supposed to do. Johannius, the umpteenth, brought it back from Blood Moon Island. I thought it might be good for stirring stew, but the cook gave it back. Said it made her feel funny. Whatever that... Mama can that good is.
Okay.
The spirit stands there smiling, utterly oblivious to her own outburst, leaving you to ponder the strange words she shouted. Mamtenem rnect udil.
Yeah, we'll bring her a better cup of tea if she explains what just happened.
What just happened? You mean my display of proper posture and etiquette? The benefits of charm school, I don't expect you'd qualify.
I won't drain her quite yet. I've had enough of this.
Hurry back. The eyebrows still need plucking.
In case we need to talk to her again at some point. Now, these things worry me. Clay sentinels. Plenty of them, too. With health bars. Immune to a lot of things. What else do we have here? Gold piles. Plates. Let's see. Unusual artifact. Tooth. Let's... Okay, I thought I could, you know, maybe analyze it a bit more, but not really. Let's pick it up. And before I do that, I'll quickly save, because I'd imagine those clay statues, they come to life now. Right?
You feel the unusual object's vast energy before your hand even touches its smooth surface. Upon contact, the semi-transparent artifact shivers and speaks. You feel you've heard this language before, but where you cannot remember. And what these intonations mean, you cannot say.
Adan, Shvalon Dumorav Narvur Revelis, Awenu Arye, Demchu Sha'an, Sadenmenia Veitfen, Domrisval Veit Evrekis.
Well, let's repeat the words the spirit spoke then.
The shard responds with another sequence of unusual and ominous words. This language is beyond your comprehension.
Let's look more closely at it.
The oblong object is crystal clear and unmarked by marks or chips. It rests snugly in your palm, as if meant to be gripped with a resolute hand.
Ask the item if it speaks your language. What does it mean to tell you? I mean, sure, it's probably not going to answer, but...
The object repeats its unintelligible speech.
I assume this much. Let's place it in our pack. They didn't attack me? Okay. That's surprising. Does it attack me if I take the gold pile? Not a lot of gold in that pile, all things considered, but I won't say no to it anyways. There's a plate. Another plate. It looks like it might be worth something, so let's pick all that up. An ornate chest. A brittle spear. Level 11. Oh, it requires finesse. Okay. It would be pretty damn good, though, if it didn't require finesse. I could spec into finesse, but like my weapon, you know, it scales with strength. So I do more damage with it, even though this thing has more base damage than my weapon. Okay, a healing potion and gold. Let's pick that up. More gold piles here. Not gonna say no to that. There's more. And more. There's some plates. I didn't mean to speak to the squirrel.
What's this? I think the giant can finally understand us, Quercus.
Oh, well, to be fair, what a nice coincidence. Or what a happy accident.
It certainly took it long enough. Where to begin? I disagree, Quercus. It does not need to know about the coming of the great acorn spelling doom for us all. Similarly, what happened with the Knights of Dre is our own business. Those acorn-worshipping acolytes do not scare me. No, it is enough for the creature to know that we are allowing it to accompany us so that it may act as our shield against the monsters. The great acorn has many servants. We shall need all the help we can get.
Explain that you have some questions. Shoo the rodent away. You don't want it following you anymore. No, I have some questions.
Dear me, it has questions, Quercus. Why, yes, I suppose answering them is the polite thing to do. Speak, shield. What are your queries?
Ask for more detail about the Great Acorn. What is it exactly?
A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quercus? Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Irwood, covering this land in beautiful, perfect forests.
Okay.
Beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, realized they could use it to build their houses and fuel their fires. They carved the Irwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the original wood remains. But someday, the great acorn will fall again. The forests will be reborn, and the giant races will be wiped from this world. At least that's what I hear.
He mentioned the Knights of Dre. Ask who exactly they are.
How to explain it, Quercus? Do you think giants understand chivalric orders? Can they conceive of honor, of faith? Oh, Quercus, I am not talking down to it. Quite literally the opposite, in fact. I just worry it won't treat a group of mystic squirrel knights forming a doomsday cult dedicated to ending the world with a giant acorn with the seriousness it deserves.
I'm perfectly capable of understanding that.
Ah, truly? Why, our shield is full of surprises, Quercus. The thing that you must understand about the Knights of Dre is that they are utter fanatics. Nothing matters to them but the return of the great acorn and the destruction of the giant races.
Okay, but why do they hate giant races so much?
Other than the destruction of their homes, the deaths of their friends, and watching ancestral forest being turned into farmland.
You know what, fair enough.
I am perfectly in control, Quercus. Those claw marks were probably on your spine already. Regardless, we must stand against them. I alone have the magical expertise to stop them. Not that it matters. No one else will even listen. For that, if nothing else, you have my thanks. Now, was there anything else?
Where did this acorn come from?
Oh, Quercus, it wants answers. As if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest great enough to store the great acorn for the winter? Some questions have no answers, Quercus. Why is that so difficult to understand? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will reign supreme forever. I fail to see what's so difficult to grasp.
Ask whether he thinks it's good that the Great Acorn may return.
What do you say, Quercus? We once believed it was good, but now... No, quite right. As terrible as the giants have been to us, we do not want to see them wiped out. Rather, we must find a way to live together in peace, giant and squirrel.
I say that I quite agree. Peace ought to be the end goal in all matters.
Although it would be quite a bit easier to get along if the giants would stop turning our home forests into spears and ships and things, wouldn't it, Quercus? Perhaps the shield will let them know as much.
Sure.
Indeed, Quercus. Let's be off.
Alright. Now I want to get the plate behind you. Thank you. Another chest. It contains a silver glass that's worth a decent amount of money. Very nice. This strange army still somewhat worries me. Clay sentinels. But if they allow me to leave without becoming a problem, so much for that. So much for that. Okay, let's take a look. You are weak to air damage. Okay. You're resistant to plenty of stuff. Earth damage doesn't do anything to you. It actually heals you. Okay, no poison, no earth, but can't quite get there. I can do fire damage to you. Like that. This guy has now joined the fray. There's a whole bunch of them over there too. Is this one awake? It is not. Yeah, let's go here. Let's give him a big old stomp. Wow, okay, that was a lot of crits there. Okay, no earth damage. Keep that in mind, but this reaches everybody. That works. Ah, these guys are slightly stronger. Let's see. Let's just hit this guy a couple of times. There's at least some fire in the way of the other guy. Okay. End the turn there. Now, let's see. There's this one, and this one, and that's that. Okay. I guess since they're weak to air damage, let's do that. I guess we'll do this. Okay, one of them is gone. This guy's chilled. We can also do ignition. I mean, yeah, it gets rid of the chilled, but it should be enough damage. There we go. That works.
They're dead. Well, more dead.
Let's see, do they carry anything? A candle that's not worth any money. Anything else on the other one? No. Okay, they don't seem to be carrying much, which is fine, all things considered. Wait, what about you? Let's talk to you one last time.
You're back. Good. I'm ready for my tweezing.
I don't like the way this is worded. I don't like this. For this mad woman, it will be a blessing. I will take the source, but I don't condone the phrasing. Come on, idiot. All right, now let's leave. Oh, wait a second. I just saw my OBS is complaining about something. I hope the recording isn't messed up. I don't have much more time today anyways. I think I'm gonna call it here and see if the recording is okay. And I'll see if I can do something to you know, appease the OBS until the next recording session. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.